We're getting ready to go to the studio, me and Colossal Fitness, to film. So I was doing some dishes and I was cleaning this glass and I went like this with my sponge and it shattered the top and I cut myself really bad right here. I know it's kind of gross, but yeah, look, it's still bleeding. So if you guys see me in all my reps doing this, I'm not pointing at you. I just probably won't be able to bend my finger.
You took it like a champ though. You didn't even hear him complain. You just like crap.
Results or excuses, you can't have both, right? That's one of our mottos. That's what we live by. We're still gonna kill this workout for you guys.
That's right.
Nice. Oh. Hey! Those guys are Myron.
What's going on, nation, and welcome to the Colossal back workout. I'm here with Colossal Fitness. Got Josh to my right and Kyle to my left, all the way from Toronto, Canada, to get in a kick-ass workout with you guys. What's going on? How you guys feeling today?
We're gonna be doing some serious heavy deadlifts. Really excited. You're just gonna be doing some nice heavy deadlifts, working on your deadlift form from a deficit. Really great exercise.
Yeah, we're gonna improve your overall deadlift, conventional deadlift strength. It's gonna be killer.
Then we're gonna be hitting a lot of supersets. High volume, high reps. Get ready to feel it, nation. Let's go.
Man, this guy is hyped. You guys think I yell all the time. This guy just took it to a whole new level. If you guys have any questions, you can always go to the info section below. There's always timestamps down there so you guys know what you're doing if you forgot what the routine's all about. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's hit it. Before we get into the routine, we're going to start off with a warm-up deadlift while on the deficit. So all you're going to do is one set of 12 repetitions, really focus on pushing through the hips, activating all the muscles needed to perform the movement, so that as you go through the sets, the working sets, you'll have enough strength and power to push at your absolute maximum as you pyramid down from 10 to 4. We literally just got done eating. I'm still in a bit of a food coma myself, so I'm just gonna down my entire pre-workout and I'll explode, just try to pump my face off. Just work it through the system, you know? Like get it going and get it out. I might even have to do like a mid deadlift poop. We don't know. But I just want to get in the zone right now, you know? For set 1, we're going to start off with 225 pounds, 10 repetitions. Again, you're going to do a pyramid set. So each set, we're going to increase the weight and lower the amount of reps we're doing. So make sure you're hitting all your sticking points on here, pushing through your hips, pushing through your feet, not going into flexion with your lower back. And above all else, if you've never done a deficit deadlift before, make sure you practice first with lightweight and use a smaller platform. Ours is about 2.5 inches. Start off with a 1-inch platform and work your way up from there to make sure you're not going into a flexion with your lower back as you perform the reps. As you can see Kyle here from the side, his lower back is not rounded, he's maintaining good form, and he's pushing through every single rep. Set 3, 405 pounds, Josh is tearing it up for 6 repetitions. Now Josh has a lot of raw power. I guess I wasn't sure what to expect when he came to visit. First, we went to the gym, and he's, banging out 315 for squats like it's nothing. And then he told me his max deadlift was like 585, which is very impressive. He's a real strong dude. And here I am coming in here with my overhand grip. I figure if right now I'm still recovering from my injury, might as well work with an overhand grip and squeeze that bar as hard as I can to try to work on improving my grip strength. Because you know what? I think it'd be pretty badass to overhand grip 500. Nice. I get 2 more, but I have to go switch.
Let's get it. Let's do some lights.
He's not going to give up.
Scott equals superhero strength. Let's go. One more rep.
2 more.
2 more. Let's go.
Let's go. Up. Beauty. 1 more. Up.
Woo! Easy weight.
Lightweight. Up. Let's go. You're fresh. Up. This is a joke. Baby weight. Up. So I got 3 more. Let's go. Rip it. 2 more, buddy. Let's go. 1 more. Fire it up.
set 4, the final set here. I want you guys to really push yourself. You're only doing 4 repetitions. Obviously, keep form in mind. Make sure you're not going into flexion with that lower back. As you guys can see, Josh is just ripping through these. But really push yourself on this last set. Really feel it, pushing through the hips and squeezing the glutes.
Let's go, Big Scott.
Now for my last set, once again, I'm going to go with an overhand grip as much as I can. I'm not doing quite as much weight as Josh is. Like I said, I'm still recovering from my injury, so I'm not going to push myself as hard as I possibly can. We don't want to re-injure anything. Whenever you're coming back from an injury, guys, you want to work your way back up. But it doesn't mean you still can't push yourself pretty hard. So now that my grip's pretty much giving out, I'm going to switch to a switch grip and then finish up my last 2 repetitions. Finishing up strong, staying positive, keeping my eyes on my goal, which is to get all 4 reps.
One more. Not screwing around. Boys better be giving 100%. Let's go. It's light, that's light. Let's go up fast. Get it. Woo!
Kyle's up next, deadlifting 405. This is his first time going over 400 pounds since his competition that he did. As you guys know, when you lean out for a competition, you tend to lose a bit of strength. But Kyle was hyped up today, so he bumped up the weight and tore it up.
That's how you build natty muscle. You see the guys, the half natties, will just do 1. We're hitting 2. When we're done 100%, we go another 100. Let's fire it up. Here we go. Natty muscle, baby. Lightweight.
So now for this exercise, this is the T-bar row, and this is going to be a superset. So what that means is as soon as you finish all your repetitions on the first exercise, you immediately go to the next exercise without any rest in between. And the second exercise is going to be a barbell bent over row, but you're going to be doing it with a deficit. And what this is going to do is it allow you to really reach over and stretch and let those arms hang down to get a bit more lat activation. Now, it might be a bit harder for you to do that exercise, so start off with lighter weight. You guys can see here, we've got Kyle doing the T-bar row. He's really focusing on bringing those arms all the way down and then all the way back up to his chest. Now, a quick trick for this exercise, if you have a hard time with stability, you don't want to just bend over and grab the bar. As you guys can see, if you look at my form right here, I'm actually sitting back and in between my legs. And what this is allowing me to do is to keep a really solid structure from the hips down. And I can just focus on my arms, bringing that barbell all the way up. And then I also position myself just right so those 45-pound plates kind of go where my neck is because I have a bit more room there for the plates to go up. I don't have to worry about them hitting my sternum. Again, as soon as you finish on those, jumping into the next exercise, which is the deficit barbell bent over row, and you guys are going to be going back and forth for 4 sets. As soon as you finish both exercises, you're going to rest for about 60 to 90 seconds, and then jump right back into it. And on this exercise, I want you to really make sure that you're trying to use as little momentum as possible as you start to fatigue.
Did a few extra. 3 more sets of that, move on to the next superset. All right, guys, so you just did a ton of volume. You got done doing your deficit deadlifts. You just crushed 4 sets of our hardcore superset. Now we're gonna do another superset. We're gonna superset bent over single arm rows with assisted chin-ups. Now we're gonna be focusing on a new wave, guys, a new phenomenon called natty reps. And what that means is, because you're a natural lifter, you're not juicing your face off, you need to work with full range of motion and cut the momentum crap out of your lifts. So when you do this exercise, you're gonna keep your body parallel to the ground, and you're gonna make sure you start with a full extension. You're gonna pull the dumbbell all the way up, go all the way down, no momentum, all the way up, all the way down. You're gonna complete all your reps just like that. If you catch yourself using momentum, drop the weight and go lighter. Now for the assisted chin-ups. If you guys have access to a lat pull-down cable machine, you can do this there. Or if you don't have access to that like us, you can do an assisted chin-up. So I'm gonna use this low chin-up bar, and I'm gonna stand like this, and I'm gonna actually kind of push off my foot a bit to get myself up and over the bar and focus on a slow negative. So I'm gonna do as many chin-ups as I can without my feet, all the way up, all the way down. As soon as I can't do any more chin-ups on my own, I'm just gonna push off my toe, get myself up and over the bar, and still control it on the way down, and go back up. Now let's get it done.
So moving on into the last superset, the first exercise is a single-arm dumbbell row. Again, we're keeping really strict form here, guys. There's a lot of volume happening in this workout. I mean, you're going to do 4 sets of this superset after just finishing all those deadlifts in the last superset. So you really want to make sure you're focusing on that mind-muscle connection, and you're really feeling this throughout your lats and your rhomboids. Squeeze that dumbbell as hard as you can. Get some forearm activation in there. Look at Kyle. His veins are popping out. He's becoming super vascular. He's getting a nice pump, and that's what you want to focus on when you're doing these types of workouts with lots of volume. Getting that pump and sending as much blood to the muscle as possible and tearing up as much muscle fiber as possible. And now moving on to the second part of the superset, which is going to be a chin-up. Now, if you did it right, you should be like Kyle right here, where you're having a hard time doing 4 to 5 repetitions. But that's why we're doing the assisted chin-up, where you're going to push off your toes if you feel like you can't do any more reps on your own. So you want to make sure you complete all the repetitions that I'm telling you to do. Complete all 10 repetitions, but I don't care if you have to give yourself a little bit of help, as long as you're controlling the negative. Now, for those of you who are doing this workout at the gym, if you have access to a lat pull-down machine, you can do a reverse grip on the lat pull-down bar and simulate the same exact exercise. And instead of having to focus on doing slow negatives, what you can do is just lower the weight as you start to fatigue to complete all the repetitions. The point of these workouts and the point of doing a lot of volume is to get you guys to push yourselves as hard as possible. And you want to make sure that no matter what you're doing, no matter what exercise, no matter how much weight you're using, that you're actually focusing on a hard contraction. And if you're constantly using momentum and doing half reps, you're not going to get that, and your gains are going to suffer significantly.
Alright guys, we're going to see who can do the most amount of rows. We're really tired, but we're going to kill it.
So I'm not exactly sure how I got the opportunity to go first here, but that's okay. We're doing suspended bodyweight row. So for this exercise, all you're going to do is set up a platform to put your heels on. Then you're going to hang from the bar, and with each repetition, you have to do a dead hang. So let those elbows lock out. You don't have to sit down there for a long period of time, but let those elbows lock out and really focus on bringing that sternum up to the barbell. Okay? You don't want to find yourself doing half reps here. Really push it.
Laughing doesn't help, you know, but when I get to the point of exhaustion, I just gotta laugh at myself. All right, who's up next?
Kyle's up next in the suspended row. Again, guys, holding those hands just outside of shoulder width apart. And when you do this exercise, you want to make sure that you're also keeping your legs straight and you're squeezing your glutes and keeping your core tight. The tighter you can keep your body from your shoulders down to your heels of your feet, the easier it's going to be for you to do more repetitions. If you start sagging in the middle and letting your butt hang down, number one, you're not going to hit your back the way you want to, but number two, you're going to have a harder time doing more reps. You want your body to be as solid as like a plank as you do this exercise. You'll see the difference if you try that.
Does this count? Oh my god! I don't know what we're gonna count there, but oh my god, my hands were slipping.
I think that was 25.
Yeah, it was something like that.
You know, when you set the bar high, you know, you get something to aim for.
Exactly, man.
Alright guys, so I'm going to cheat a little bit. Chalk time.
Now we got Josh coming up last, finishing off the workout Now, this angle right here really shows how long Josh's arms are, but I didn't really feel bad for him because he was deadlifting more than me in the beginning of the workout. So, you know what? It's time for him to suffer a little bit. But he's doing a really good job here. Unfortunately, as you start to fatigue on this movement, you might find yourself going up a little less and a little less on each and every repetition. But you know what? The goal here is to mentally push yourself as hard as you can. So if you're not doing full range of motion, just get as many as you can. This is a finisher.
Come on.
This is where you gotta go, right here. Nice job, bro. Nice job. So there you guys have it, a colossal back workout. You guys are gonna love that finisher. Kyle may have won, but I went first. So, you know, there's that.
Thanks a lot, Malink.
If you guys haven't checked out Colossus Fitness yet, be sure to check them out. I'll throw an annotation up, and I'll put a comment in the info section below. Again, if you need to check out their routine, everything's down there. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Thank you guys so much for the support. We really appreciate it.
Hopefully you like the routine. It should leave you hurting.
And as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys. Wait, ready? Now get closer. No, we're gonna do like a wave, a bicep wave. All right?
Wave
so
goodbye?
flex it hard. No. So you're gonna go down and back, and I'm gonna go up and back, and I'm gonna go like this. It's gonna be really stupid, but we're gonna do it because I feel like it. So now go down. There you go.
Bang.
You didn't keep going. It's a wave. Waves don't stop.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Red Sox, baby. Let's go.
Ready? Go. Yeah. This is a new exercise.
Working on the peak.
Yeah.
Everyone's out fishing.
Yes, I be your baby. Yes, I be whatever that you tell me when you're ready. Yes, I be your girl, forever you lady. You ain't never gotta worry. I'm down for you, baby. Best believe that.
Is this guy really not going to work out? I don't know what the